Pete, what's your overall assessment of the 4 days we've just witnessed?
Well, it's an outstanding game of 4-day cricket, I think. I think first credit I give it to Steve Burks and his team for the pitch. Because we want to play, everybody wants to play in pitches that got pace and they've got bounce. And credit to, I think, to Steve for producing a pitch like that. And I think it produced real highs and lows in the game. The game, it sort of ebbed and flowed all the way through. Hampshire came out on top, but yeah, it was a good game of cricket.
There was a sense that when a batter or a pair got in, there were runs there to be scored, and I guess that's what we saw on this final morning in the end.
Yeah, I thought we showed a lot of fight to get into that position. I thought last night, listen, we didn't play our best cricket in the game, if I'm honest, at different phases, but last night, that session last night, 31 overs, we bowled beautifully. I thought Dane Patterson was the pick of them. It was a world-class spell of bowling. Because the pitch, once the ball had got a little bit older, it wasn't easy to get the ball to move sideways. He did, and we put a lot of pressure on him. And at one point, it looked like we might even run through him that night. It was one of those sort of sessions, really. But credit to, I thought, the way Fletcher Middleton played as a young player. He got stuck in, and he found a good partner in James Fuller.
What do you take from this game going into, I guess, Worcester, first of all, on Friday? The team have been able to come back from adversity, but then ultimately Hampshire have got over the line today.
I mean, what I said to the lads was, I think we approached the game exactly the same as Lancashire. So, I mean, the judge of how we're going about our prep and our before game, during the game of, you know, the lads are up and about, they're up, they're working really hard. We didn't execute as well this game, if I'm honest. There was a consistency about how we played at Edgbaston and at Lancashire that session by session we executed really well. We played really good cricket, battle ball. We didn't get that all the way through this game, and that happens sometimes, you know, no lack of effort by the lads. So, you know, certain players had outstanding days. I thought, you know, obviously Lyndon James's innings, first innings, that 100 was a fantastic sort of rear guard action, because it was quite a tough toss to lose, actually. You know, for that first morning, probably most of the game. And then I thought bowling wise, Dane Patterson had a really good game all the way through. Ollie Stone, I think first innings especially, bowled beautifully. So generally, you know, players will take stuff from it. I think we move on to Worcester. You get another chance on Friday, and it's another big game, because a win there will cement a position in the table. At the moment, there's a lot of teams all jammed up around that middle of the table.
Yeah, one more game left in this block, I guess, this opening block of 4-day cricket. What do you take from that whole run thus far? Well, I think we're starting to play better cricket. I think we were a bit slow at the blocks, frustratingly, in that we were a bit inconsistent in how we went about in the sort of performance, really. I think Edgbaston felt like, well, maybe it's the back end of Somerset when Will Young and Joe Clark saved that game, played so well. The team is starting to show some fight, I think, and some resilience, which I think is really important. To do well as a team, you've got to be able to ride the big moments, and when you're doing well, we've also got to keep showing you've got the sort of the determination and grit to do the tougher ones. And I thought we showed a lot of fight this game. You know, from the end of lunchtime first day at 50 odd for 6 or whatever it was, we were right behind the 8 ball, and we scrapped all the way. And last night at the end of play, we came in this morning, it was 50-50. And so from that point of view, that's a great trait for us to see in the team.